Hello and welcome back to Frog Boy X1 Gaming Tech Reviews. I'm Andrew, and today we are going live to see what everybody is up to on this beautiful Saturday night. So, oh no, oh no, oh no, don't fall over. It's starting to fall over a little bit because I had got my headphones on there and they seem to weigh a little bit of money. So as soon as somebody shows up, we will see if the sound is actually working. Maybe I'll just check that right now. See if the sound is working. I put out 3 videos, so the thing's probably not going to be telling anybody we're here. Shoot, wrong freaking button. I gotta find myself on YouTube. Well, there I am. Let's see. Okay. 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 We got sound. So, all right. Well, I wanted to talk about, I was making a video and then I was like, you know what, man, maybe I will just, actually, I'll still put out that video, but I figured I wanted to get on here and kind of talk about the experience at AMD on a 30, on an ultra wide monitor. Because that normally, guys, that's pretty much what I was at before going with the that's pretty much what I was at before going with the 4K thing and everything. Like I was already on ultra wide, that was what I'd bought for the 7900 XTX. And then, getting the dual mode monitor because I wanted to try that, the 4K dual mode. I wanted to try that. And so now here we are, over a year later, we got a 5090, we've got the 9070 XT, and freaking, honestly, the 9070 XT is really all you need if you want to do 4K gaming, but it really does start to get a little annoying um when like when some of these games come out and they don't support like the feature. I said all this in the video. If you want to watch the video, it's a lot shorter, but um with 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 gaming 4K on a 9070 XT, you kind of need those features. Like you kind of need those features. You kind of need those. My wife got me this new cross. I like it. I think it's pretty freaking sweet. Look at that. Boom. She got that for me. She got that for me. It's pretty cool, huh? So if you're gaming if you're gaming at 4K, you kind of depend on the features. With like 5070 Ti and 9070 XT, 5080 obviously to some extent as well. If you're gaming at 4K, you absolutely need the features to be there, and that's something that I've kind of been noticing lately with a lot of these newer games that are coming out. You absolutely need FSR 4 for it to for you to be able to play. I mean, FSR 3 is pretty good, but usually, see, the biggest thing with FSR 3 is usually at like quality, sometimes balance, depending on if the developers actually supported it good, it will still look good. But with FSR 3, if you don't have, I mean, if you don't have the power to back up, um, to back it up, you're finding yourself down at like performance level upscaling with a 9070 XT and like the 5070 Ti and stuff at 4K. And so if you don't have that to make your game look good, because you basically need FSR 4 performance mode for 4K to look good. It's not perfect, but it's still a little bit soft, but it still looks good. What's up, Mr. Morales? So you absolutely, and I mean, like the Nvidia guys will try to tell you, no, it's that's not true, and it is everything that I tested on 5070 Ti and 9070 XT. I've basically, if I'm playing at 4K, I've been running like performance level. Even if I can do higher, I usually just run performance level because that's going to give me the best ability to get a high enough frame rate to really use frame generation on either of them. I would say that MFG 4X on a 5070 Ti was probably the I mean, you can do it on certain games, but most of them are better off at like 3, maybe even 2. So the higher, like if you're at 1440p, MFG4X is awesome. 4K, yeah, you're gonna run into more issues that way. So it's today was 9070 XT day. God, it was so nice to have my ultra wide backup. That's what I'm using right now, guys. Like this is my setup. Let me just kind of give you guys, this is my setup. This is my ultra wide over here, and then this is my OLED 4K. Obviously the little red light over there is my AMD build. Like you can kind of maybe see it over here. If I get a little bit over there, boom, yeah, you can see it a little bit. But that's pretty much my setup. I've got, my two monitors set there so that I can where's my racing sim? Oh, it's back over here. I don't think you'll be able to see it because it's too dark, but it's right there. The racing sim is over there. I was on there today too. I was playing around with that a little bit today too. Not a whole lot though, but I was sim racing. I was on a. I'm getting a little annoyed with Project Motor Racing because FSR is broken on that. Like I don't need it, but it looks so much better with it on. I kind of hate that I had to move my 5090 because I'm afraid it's going to start cooking itself. In a perfect world, I would be able to use my 5090 to do all my sim racing, but unfortunately, I cannot do that. I'm just surprised, how much better, how much better and stronger the 9070 XT feels at 3440 by 1440p. It's actually awesome. I'm all wearing my 90 pants. How come nobody's talking tonight, man? Everybody's just showing up. Let me see what this is saying. I would like it if people would talk, man. I don't want to have to entertain people all the time. No, I'm just joking. Can we get some more likes though? Some more people will show up. That'd be freaking awesome, man. Get some likes in there. Start talking about some stuff. Like I want to know what you guys think, man. Like I can already tell you that 1440p with a 9070 XT or 5070 Ti, that is a smoking good experience. Like everything plays so well at 1440p on these GPUs that it's just insane. And 4K is doable and it is pretty good. But like if I want to play 4K, dude, I will just do it on my freaking 5090. I would just do it on my 5090. That to me is just the more robust experience. Oh, nice. Well, thank you, Umi Boy Blue. You're my boy. You're my boy, Blue. Is that what you said? You my boy. 1440p is a sweet. I think so. 9060 XT is good too. Yeah. When I tested the 9060 XT, I did it on this exact monitor, the 3440 by 1440. That is a very good. I would say that honestly, Jiggy, the 9060 XT is essentially like it's almost like the same experience that I get with the 9070 XT at 4K. It's pretty close actually. So if you're playing 9060 at like 1440p or ultra wide or whatever, 1440p, you get pretty much the exact same experience that you would get on a 9070 XT at 4K. I think that upscaling, honestly, guys, I think the upscaling and frame generation are essential. Essential. I actually got an 8 gigabyte 9060 XT too that I've been playing around with. I was going to test out a whole bunch of 4K on it today, but I ended up just playing a whole bunch of games on the 9070 XT today instead. I was going to put out some videos for the 9060 XT, but is there, I want to be able to find some cool games that like people actually want to watch. I was going to buy a game today. Was going to buy something today, but I just couldn't find anything. The MSI Trio 5090 is 3.3. Ooh, boy. That's a good deal. Honestly, I think I would pay that for a 5090 if I needed one, or if I didn't have one already and I knew what I knew now. I would be willing to pay up to like $3,000 for one. $4,000 would be a bit much, but I would pay up to 3,000. I really am kicking myself for not buying the Astral. I really wish I would have bought an Asus Astral, man. I really wish that I would have bought that. What's up, Steve, man? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, where the hell is everybody tonight, dude? Is there a holiday or something? Is it too late for everybody to show up and hang out? Like, what the freak is going on? I mean, what do you guys think about this Xbox? What do you guys think about the new leadership of Xbox, man? Like Phil Spencer retiring. Already got my dudes on X spoiling. Oh, don't be over there letting them spoil Resident Evil 9 for you, bro. Don't you do that. I think it might be a good thing, honestly. Everybody's wanting to be like, it doesn't really matter who runs Xbox, bro. Like Xbox pays a tax no matter what. It's been that way for a very long time. I was remembering back to, hello Max, what's up G Tech? UFC fight with you in the background, nice, bro. At least I got a fighting chance. Is the RX 9060 XT worth it? $400 secondhand in my country. The new one costs $540. What 9060 XT is it? The 16 gigabyte or the 8 gigabyte? Oh, there's boxing PvP. Oh yeah, absolutely. $400 is, yeah, buy it. Buy it now. I would even say the 540 is not a bad price for it. If you want to buy it new and get I honestly I would just pay the extra money and get the freaking the warranty with it and everything. Via her LinkedIn, but I think she can give a new perspectives. Dude, yeah. I see that you have a steering wheel and gas pedal on your shelf. Which one would you recommend for Forza Horizon 5 and Assetto Corsa Evo? What are you playing on? PC, Xbox? I've got, okay, so for Forza Horizon 5 and Assetto Corsa Evo. Well, on my sim rig, I have the Fanatec Club Sport DD. It's a 12 Newton meter wheelbase. Then I've got the 8 Newton meter Fanatec DD Pro. I've got the Thrustmaster T598, and I also have the Logitech RS50 8 Newton meter. What is your budget for that? If you want a budget rig, I would go with the T598 all day. Like that thing feels super alive on those games and very fun to drive. As for the most accurate detailed, I would go with a Fanatec. If you want like the most accurate like driving sensation experience, I'd probably go with like a Fanatec. Depending on it all really depends on your probably a few $100s. I would go with the T598. If it's a budget thing, if you're not willing to spend like, a couple $1,000, the absolute best at like $500 is the T598. in my opinion. I mean, I guess I would say go with a MOZA for like the pedal, but the pedals are trash, dude. You're gonna still be paying a lot of money for better pedals, even if you go with MOZA. The T598 gives you good pedals, a good 300 millimeter steering wheel, and direct drive with a 10 Newton meter overshoot. That'd probably be the the one that I would recommend. Cheap or inexpensive OLED monitor, 27 inches. 27 inch. Okay, I was looking at the R3 or the R5. Mototech, MOZA, Mototech. What the hell is a Mototech? Oh, you're talking about MOZA. Um, R3 is like 3 point. R3 is 3.5 Newton meters. I mean, it would be fine. Like it would, like I'm pretty sure it would work, but the pedals suck. I think the pedals, those pedals that come with that are garbage. What's up, Shane? A cheaper, inexpensive OLED monitor, 27 inches. Let me see what freaking Amazon has. Let's see what Amazon has for monitors. 27-inch OLED. OLED monitor. 1440p. Glossy OLED. Are you kidding me? LG UltraGear OLED, 27 inches, glossy OLED at 1440p, 240 hertz. Are you kidding me? They only want $400. Here, buy this one right now, dude. I'm going to get you a link for it. I would buy this right now at that price. I'd buy this right now. Boom. Here's a link for you. That, dude, 240 hertz, 27 inches, OLED freaking. I would buy that. Like, I would literally buy that. 27 inch. So this is what it is. LG 27 inch GX704A B 27 inch UltraGear QHD 2560 1440p OLED gaming monitor, 240 hertz Nvidia G-Sync compatible AMD FreeSync Premium Pro, VESA HDR, True Black 400, HDMI 2.1, and DisplayPort. Dude, yeah, that's 275 nits. Next level OLED brightness for next level play. Brilliant OLED display brings to life. And it's a glossy one. Some people like that glossy. Dude, I would literally buy that. USB 3.2 upstream and 3.2 downstream. Serious connectivity for serious gamers. Built in for next gen consoles with PC HDMI. Dude, that's badass. You get full on HDMI 2.0. And that was just the first one I saw. That's like the first one that's on sale, 473 buckaroos. They're usually $7.99 for that. So yeah, that is absolutely a good deal. Sheesh, my 45 inches on sale. Damn, dude, that's a good price. So $900. So now they have a 34 inch for $649 for ultra wide. The Asus Strix 27 inch 1440p glossy The Asus is 587 for that same size. Let me get you a link for that one too, because I like these Asus monitors. They're absolutely incredible. Yeah, this one's Asus has usually got more like features with it too. So here's a link for the Asus monitor. This is another one that I would absolutely buy. This one's about $100 more though. $100 more. Too small for me. I usually like at least 32 inches. Nice. Yeah, dude, I'm actually thinking about buying it. Oh, but oh yeah, OLED's gonna be a lot better. Dude, OLED is very, very nice. I know I'm looking right now, GT. I'm looking right now, G Tech for some other for some other deals. So far, the first two that I've seen has been Asus. Let's see what BenQ is that OLED? That's not OLED, that's IPS. That's IPS. LG OLED, that one's $499. Those things are selling fast too, bro. Here's an OLED 27-inch Odyssey OLED. That one's only 180 hertz, but that's a little bit cheaper. So I'll show you this one too. 27-inch QD OLED, 180 hertz. This is the OLED G5. So let me get you a link for this. This one's $349 and it's 27 inches from Samsung. Paste. And then let's see, dude, that's actually not a bad idea. That's not a bad deal either. QD OLED. QD. And then MSI. Here we go. MSI QD OLED. So these are probably the four best. And this one here is $429. All of these are under, except for the Asus. These are pretty much under $500. The Samsung is the cheapest at $349, with the next one being the probably, I think it was the oh yeah, dude, those are actually really good prices on these monitors, man. That's actually quite $429 for the QD OLED for the mag. I would buy a mag. Oh, because their new model out is $799. The new freaking Asus is $899. The new G7 is 240 hertz. All of them have got 240 hertz though. Neo proximity sensor. True Black. The new tandem freaking OLED from Asus is $649. Dude, I like that new freaking Swift though. That one's $799. Yeah, it looks like everything's on sale, man. I mean, I guess there's an Alienware. That one's $499. WQHD, is that freaking OLED though? Yep, it's OLED. That one's 360 hertz. That might be a good idea too. This one's $499. $499. See, these are all pretty decent prices for what I'm looking at. You're fashionably late. We'll get with the program, sir. Okay. Still rocking LG C2 42 inches, starting to show its age and have some issues though. I I gave that TV to Junior. It's 5070 today. Nice. But the fans are making grinding sounds from 30% fan speed. Oh, wow. Yeah, I would definitely be taking that back and getting a non one. Now that around Christmas, better than the last year. For how many years? Yeah. I don't know, bro. Like Samsung at $329. I don't know. What's up, Fenrir? That would be something that I would be like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. 25 minutes. I've been on 25 minutes. Spent 3K on my new system. And you still haven't even used it? I think you're going to start seeing like discounts on certain things, and then prices are going to be a little bit higher on certain things. Anything that uses memory obviously is going up. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm probably gonna take the 9060 XT out of that and put the 9070 XT, my other 9070 XT in there, and check that out for a while with the 9600X and kind of compare that, see how well that one does. I haven't had that GPU in there for freaking almost a year. It's almost been a damn year, man. What do we got till March 7th? How many days till March 7th? 2 weeks. 2 weeks, guys. I use on my AMD, my build right now, the 9070 XT is a 9800X 3D, and the other one is a 9600X, and then this one here is a 9950X 3D, and then the one that I've got in Junior's room is a 7800X 3D. Yeah. You just got a 7800X 3D. That's a good CPU. The only reason I even got a 9800X 3D is because I have a channel. I would have kept my 7800X 3D. I thought that's an incredible CPU. I had zero issues with that little boy. Honestly, guys, everybody says that like 9800X 3D and all that are really good. But the funny thing is even this 9600X is pretty damn good. I mean, I'm going to put the 9070 in this PC and check it out with my 7800X 3D. Shelve it for a while. That's a good idea. 9070 XT is very good with that 7800X 3D. $265K. Nice. Isn't there other one like a 285K? Let me see. 285K. Oh yeah, see there is an Intel 285K. $600. Why is it so many dollars? Is a 285K worth $600? It's got 8 P cores, 16 E core, LGA 1851. To 24 cores. 24 cores. You would think that would be faster than a 16 core from AMD, wouldn't it? Isn't that supposed to be beta? Nice, Fenrir. How you doing with that? 9600X is actually a really good CPU. I was like, damn. I was like, but I've only got an 8 GB one in mine. I bought my very first Sapphire. That's my very first Sapphire. 8 GB, 8 of them. Just 8. I was like, holy crap, dude, this thing is actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. Are you able to play Neo 3 properly on an AMD PC? Yeah. I went to a friend's place today. He has a 9070 XT, and I couldn't get the game to run well. I was actually just playing it tonight. It runs fine. It runs fine. Did your friend update? Okay, one of the big things that I did on all 3 of my PCs today was I updated my chipset driver. Okay, here's the thing. On the 9060 XT 8 GB 9600X, this is where it started. I started playing it today, and I was getting these massive frame time spikes every like 5 or 6 seconds. It would just be like boom, it would be a massive spike. So then I was like, oh yeah, I forgot AMD has a new chipset driver. So I downloaded that on the 9060 XT first because that's what I was playing on early this morning. So I downloaded that and that went away. The frame time spikes went away. So I turned on the 5090 for a few minutes. I downloaded it, installed that, and then turned that one back off, and then did the same thing on the 9070 XT. And my gaming was pretty smooth today. So I would say update, if you're using AMD, update to the newest chipset driver right now. And in order to find that, let me pull this new tab over here. Boop. AMD chipset drivers. Let me get back over here into live streaming and where's the freaking one? Oh, right here. Okay, so over here. So you're going to go AMD chipset drivers. You're going to go to drivers and support. I usually just click on right here. And then you're going to come down here and you're going to go to chipsets. You're going to go to AM5, and then you're going to pick your board. Okay. So if you're on a 650, you're going to pick that. If you're X870, whatever board you're on, just pick whatever board you're on, and then you will be able to get on there. So I have X870 in this one, and then you submit, and then you pick your Windows 11, and then download this right here, and it's 8.01.20.513 63 megabytes. You go ahead and download that, and then you will be able to install it. You guys can't see it? You should be able to see it. Let me look, because it's showing me this on my screen right now. I'll look and see if you guys can see it. Yes, you can. Oh, wait, what the hell? Share. Oh, share this tab instead. Sorry, guys. Dang it. So this is the one you want to download, is the 8. I guess I should go back real quick. Chipsets, AM5. Can you guys see this? Okay, now you can see this. Gosh dang it. So then you'll submit that, and it'll bring up, you're going to hit Windows 11. And then, what's up, Bob Joe? And then you're going to download the 8.01.20.513. Yeah, there was a delay with that. But let me know if you guys can see that now. That's how you're going to download. Can you guys see it now better? It's showing me over here on this one, so I don't understand why it's not showing. Looks good. Okay. So I hope you guys all got that. Basically, that's all you really got to do to text is clear. Nice. What's the improvement? Well, I've noticed it's been pretty smooth, Tommy. I've had a smoother gaming experience all day today. I was the only reason that I feel like it is smoothed out is because I was playing Romeo's a Dead Man and it was smoother on the 9070 XT today. I was playing Neo 3 on the 9060 XT when I first did it and then started playing it again after, and it was smooth. I was getting massive frame time spikes before, and then after I did that, any lag with applications? No, I haven't noticed any. It definitely feels better. At least in gaming, I haven't really noticed any lag in any of the other things. I mean, earlier today I was doing that video for what's it called? For Ride 4, 5, and 6, and my PC shut off and like it just like rebooted itself. PS for multi-threaded, even with PBO, the 9950X3D will not match the non-gaming performance of a 9950X, but it will get extremely close after the 200 option is set. But I'm solid right now. We have the same rig, pretty much 9950X3D and Strix. I didn't test anything on the 9950X3D, Tommy. I did download and update it, but I did not test anything on the 5090 build. Everything I did was on the AMD builds today. The 9060 XT and the well, that's a 9600X and then the 9800X 3D with the 9070 XT. Oh boy. 5080 Astro right now. Yeah, so I don't know if you're going to notice a massive. Well, you should, because if I noticed a difference, kind of worried about all these burning up chips. I don't know. If it burns up, it burns up. Then I'll just have to get a new one. And I would just RMA it through freaking Asus and AMD. I've got two other builds that I'd be able to use while those are out for repair. Best overall CPU mixed use gaming and productivity at the moment is the 9950X3D with PVO. I haven't noticed any. I haven't noticed anything. Rep Crystal Memory has stopped production this month. Yeah. Well, they already said they was going to do that, and it sucks. I think they're all going to stop. I mean, we're getting pretty dang close to we're getting pretty close to whatchamacallit. We're getting pretty damn close to gosh dang it, what was I going to say? Oh, Crimson Desert and Resident Evil 9, man. We are getting very close to those things. Oh, goodness. Mark Cuban says AI won't take your job anytime soon because it still acts like a hungover college. Ha! uh, mm, oh boy. Did not hear your answer on the game. I haven't tried. I haven't tried it. Wind Rose. What's it called? Wind Rose. Let's see. Store Wind Rose. Mm. I'll download it and try it. I could probably freaking see if these guys have it for if these guys have it for me. Uno momento, por favor. Keys. Wind Rose. No. So not them. Let's try. Trying to see if another key dispenser place has it. Wind Rose. Because I thought I saw it somewhere and they wanted to give me a key. Pirates. Oh, maybe it's Pirates Fortune. Hordes of Hunger. Carmageddon. Let me just type it in. Sheesh. It's easier if I do that. Wind Rose. No products found. Dang. Is that even a real game? That's like two of my key getter places. No results. Three of them. I don't know if it's a real game, bro. You probably just we probably just downloaded viruses to our PCs. That's crazy that they don't have any freaking. Let's see if they have a. There's nowhere to get a hold of them at or anything. Windrows. They don't have any kind of tic tac. They joined February 2025. Interesting. Interesting. No, I know it's on Steam only, but I was looking for like review keys. Ain't nobody dropping 1K. Display. Windrows. We're gonna check it out if we can for a second. Second. Oh, come here. Let's see if we can get this bad boy going real quick over here, and then I will share my. Gosh damn it! I'll share the screen with you guys. Okay, so we can hide. Oh, all right. So we do have this guy is going to look all right for us. Maybe this guy. Let's see. Do I need let's get you some frame rate counter on there. All right, so body looks good. Froggy. Settings. Frame rate, no limit. Display. Looks like upscaling is at 66%. But it looks like we've got epic settings. Okay. Solo offline. Oh. All right. Are you guys getting a good experience? No egg times. Just play the game. I need my saber. I need my saber. Actually, this is pretty badass. I need some health. These guys are all DED. Oh, yeah. Beware of boars. Ooh, damn. Is the stream still pretty good for you guys, or is it like really wanky? If it's like really wonky, I'll stop playing. I just figured out how to actually do this. Ooh. Dude, I'm on a freaking island all of a sudden. This actually feels pretty damn. This actually looks really freaking good, man. I'm actually kind of interested in this game. Watch out for the boars. Oh, I see his ass. This is one of those freaking games. Oh, shoot. I still got my sword. All right, come on, boar. Come on, piggy. Come on, piggy, piggy. Ooh, duck. I'm hungry. Yeah, Froggy's got food now. Yeah. Dude, this is actually quite good. Yeah, it looks choppy on that part too. Well, he's got like triple freaking. He's got like triple freaking. I'm hungry. Whoa, dude, I got beat up by a bird. Yeah, I mean, we're streaming through YouTube. I'm gonna try it and see how bad it is. Oh, you know what? Let me do this. Let me just because I'm sending this at like 4K. Let me just turn it to 1080p. Well, let me do like freaking resolution. I'll do that. Oh, whoa, that is horrible. Never mind. We're not going to do that. Damn, guys, I don't know what I'm going to be able to do for this. $864p. Yeah, dude. I was like, no, I want a PlayStation 5. This is a survival game, though. Get away from me, bird. Oh, wait, you're already almost dead. I'm going to freaking take you, bruh. Freaking little jerk. Coastal Dodo. That one's got like 2. Stone or yeah, baby. It froze. It froze. That bird bite. Yeah, dude, that bird got me. Well, looks like the freaking game froze. Ooh. Okay, so that seems pretty decent. Let's get back in here. Stop sharing. Stop sharing. Stop sharing. Was the new chipset drivers? I don't know. I broke it. Well, it might have froze because of freaking Afterburner. Afterburner likes to freaking freak out with AMD. Final Fantasy 16 runs at 900p on PS5, 40 FPS while exploring, 60 FPS in combat. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know. All I know is it's actually a pretty cool game. That's actually pretty fun. Eat food? I didn't have any food, man. After a long, you saved and it randomly crashed. I don't, dude. I've had crashing on both of them though, man. So it doesn't like, it's not, it's not something that, it's not something that I like freak out about. I mean, that is pretty crazy that it crashed though. I mean, like the game is a beta though. It's not a full release, so not gonna freak out on it too much. But that is pretty cool. I'm gonna add it to my wish list. Wish list. Pirates, action adventure, open world survival craft, PvE. Zero crashes, but I don't stream. Oh, yeah. I mean, I was streaming it too. I don't know. You got 5 hours into it. You're going to put 5 hours into a demo. Yeah, dude. I played it long enough to know that it seems like it might be kind of cool. So I will absolutely check it out. Actually, pretty freaking cool. Cool. Actually, pretty freaking cool. Just wish the game was out now. I'd buy it right now. I would actually buy it right freaking now. I would have bought it. I got to round up a crew to fix the ship. I'm only on the second island. Oh, wow. Demo has 4 to 6 hours of gameplay. Really? That's it? I don't know, dude. I'm actually looking forward to that game now. Build, craft, survive formula unfolding across both island and sea. On land, the game offers a refined and comprehensive survival experience. Sea, take the command of your ship to engage and name Souls Light Combat. Plays a central role throughout the journey, face and overcome a variety of enemies inspired by real historical figures, supernatural forces, what becomes grounded struggle for survival. Draws you into a wider conflict, swashbuckling, evil, demo content. This demo offers early slice of Windrose, approximately 4 to 6 hours of gameplay. You experience the first 3 islands in the archipelago. Early quests and your first ship, including naval combat and boarding, core gameplay systems with a selection of weapons, enemies, and survival mechanics. Co-op is available through player-hosted sessions. Oh, let's see what we got here. Processor. So it's saying that RTX 3080 or a 6800 XT is recommended. Minimum will run on a 1080 Ti and a RX 6800, huh? Interesting. World to see battle. Be right back, smoke break. Oh, I thought so. Blue Point Studio show, yeah. What? I already made a video on that. You should watch that video. I need the views on it anyways. I need the views on it. I already made a video on that. I put that video out pretty recently too. And you didn't watch it, apparently. Fire board members. Boardy do. What's that? Oh, well. I already put the video out. Wait, what's 7:55? Yeah. I played Neo 3 today for a few minutes. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back in a moment. You know, today went by too fast. It's already 9 o'clock. For 30 to 40 mating cycles. What do you mean as often as I do? I don't ever disconnect it. That thing's only been plugged in like 3 or 4 times. I don't ever disconnect my 5090. Huh. Today went by fast. It sucks. Straw. How much did I pay for the 5090? $2,600. I got it in August before all the prices decided to go through the window. It was still hot. Like when I first bought it, it heated up this room so fast. Oh yeah. I got a really good deal on mine apparently. Huh. You should be getting ready for bed. Why? It's only 9 o'clock. It's only 9 o'clock for me. Yeah. Every one of them are sold out. All of them. Let's see if I could get a 5090 right now at Best Buy. Nope, sold out. Wow, I can get a 5070 Ti 16 gigabyte gaming trio for $1049. Pick it up tomorrow. Shit, should I buy that and then sell my 5090? $4,000 for Asus Tough, dude. Freaking $4,399. That is wild. Didn't want ROG Strix. So I can get $3,999 for a freaking Ventus, bro. Oh my gosh. But that one's available. 5080. What? $1,599 for a gaming trio 5080. At least I could get an Astral 5080 for $1,899 now. You get a Tough 5090 for $43.99. PNY, you can pick that up February 26th, $12.89. Gigabyte for $3,999, and you can pick that up $14.99. 5080. Looks like the gosh dang, there's even a 5090 PNY, $4,299. $4,000 for 5090. The Astral 5090 sold out. That's still priced at $3,509. That's crazy. A CLX Horus Creator Workstation. Oh, that's a Threadripper. That's why it's $21,000. I was like, what the freak? I was like, these guys have bumped their heads. $9950X 3D, 96 gigabytes of DDR5, 5600 memory, RTX 5090, 2 terabyte NVMe, and an 8 terabyte HDD for $7,499 for CLX, bro. That's just slightly more expensive than mine that I've already got. Let's see what motherboard this has. Can't really tell. I mean, that's a cool looking freaking PC though. $7,500. I would be curious to see what's in there. HP Omens. That's crazy. I feel like that for a 5070 Ti. Oh, let me look and see what 5070 Ti's are there. $5070 Ti. Come on, let me search. So $1049 for the gaming trio. $1099 for you can get a gigabyte for $1099. 5070 Ti OC edition, the same one I had, for the Asus Prime, that's only $1,009. That's probably what I would buy. 5070 Ti WindForce is $999. 5060 Ti is $609. 16 gigabyte, bro. That's wild. A Shadow is 1223 or 1233 for a 5070 Ti. Damn, dude. You can actually get it's a 5070 Strix. Oh, damn. I don't know, guys. I don't know. To tell you the truth, the prices on this stuff, man, for the prices I just seen for 5070 Ti, I would still pay that. Oh, I know, dude. Maybe I should just sell the 5090 and freaking just get another like a 5080 Astral and have a couple extra $1,000 to just do what I want with. Oh, wow. Lightning card, nice. Red Devil RX 9070 XT. Costed $599 for 64 gigs. Holy crap. But if you need it, you need it. That's where I'm at, dude. If I need freaking if I needed freaking RAM, I would just buy it. Like it is what it is, man. I mean, nowadays it's like, holy crap, dude, you're buying exactly what you need. But like when prices go down, when prices go back down, people are going to be buying like 128 gig kits and shit like that, bro. $32 gigabyte kit and get a 5080. I know. 5080 with 16 gigs is fine. $1,200 for the same kit now. Generation art. Same as a basic RTX 4080 Super, but perform much worse. Yeah. It costs $50.90. The MSI Lightning costs $50.90. $55,090. That is pretty funny. That is pretty hilarious. I mean, you can get a 4090 right now for $4,090. Wow, dude, I paid $407 for that kit for that build. Probably should just throw in a freaking throw in like my 9070 XT and just sell it for like $3,000. $6090 will cost $6,090 probably. 32 gig set of DDR5 and some extra new 1 terabyte Gen 4. Find something. Yeah. Combo deal at New Egg RAM is cheap. 32 gigs for $150. Really? DDR6 is still going to be a little while, though. It'll still be a while before DDR6. DDR6 is probably already out, and they're already probably buying all that. I bet they keep us gamers at honestly, for gaming, we probably don't really need a lot faster right now, honestly. And with the new shakeup at Xbox, who knows if we're even getting a new Xbox? Yeah, but I mean, if you're buying a combo for $700 to $1,000, as long as it's within your budget for your build, Astral BTF edition, that motherboard supplies all the power. I saw him at I did see him over at CES. Give the Xbox company a Lisa Sue. Exactly, bro. Lisa Sue will fix Xbox. It's going to be interesting to see where Xbox goes, man. Like, it's interesting. Gen 4 MVEs from Walmart and clearance area other week. Really? Spoiled with low prices for far too long, and now it's time to stick it to us. Yeah. Well, if they weren't such crybabies, if they didn't cry about everything, maybe the prices would still be low. The prices would be low, but then we got people out there telling everybody how it's not worth this or it's not worth that. Nothing's worth anything anymore. You know, when you've got everybody out there devaluing every single product out there, like, that's what you get, man. Oh yeah, dude. Gamers Nexus has really went full on freaking like anti-corporation, bro. That freaking not being able to get a free 50, 68 gigabyte really freaking crashed that dude out, didn't it, man? Like, he is so broken over that now. I mean, he's like, holy crap, like really broken about that. That really hurt him bad. Like, the crash out that he had over that freaking 5060, bro, is insane. Insane. Yeah, it is. That's the only thing that gets clicks. Seriously, that's the only thing that gets clicks on YouTube anymore is the freaking negative Nancy stuff. They won't take. All of our really cool companies are suffering right now, you know? $9070 non-XT. All right, get a 1440p monitor, you'll be fine. 1440p monitor and a 9070 would be absolutely fine, bro. There's like nothing to be ashamed about with that. R&D that goes into making stuff. Oh no, they don't. They don't. They want everything free. They want everything free because their best good favorite YouTuber told them it should be free. Because they get them free. The free 5090 bros. Yeah, reviews on the 9060 XT. It's a waste of silicon. Is there an opinion on it? I think they are great cards for new guys and housewives. Cheap, powerful cards for them. Oh, yeah, absolutely. The freaking 9060 XT 16 gigabyte is a badass card. So is the 8 gigabyte. I've got an 8 gigabyte in that freaking build right there, Dave. It's fine. Should make a shirt like what? Them freaking free 5090 bros. I should, and then wear it to freaking wear it to CES next year. The free freaking 90 bros ruin everything. I absolutely getting people's hopes up about FSR 4K. Oh, I do. I blame him, and I also blame freaking ancient gameplays, bro, for being like, yeah, it's coming, it's coming. It's like AMD. I went back and watched everything AMD said, and they never said it was going to come. They always said that it will not work on those cards. Obviously, they've got an innate thing that works. So when they get around to putting it on there, they will. If they don't, they don't. Yeah, exactly. In seclusion, you'll never know the difference. Honestly, an 8 gigabyte 9060 XT, bro, is actually a really good card. That's true. I really do. I honestly, I don't think we need another GPU for at least 3 more years, bro. Honestly, we have enough power right now. I think developers should absolutely have to sit back and optimize this shit out of these. You set them low at launch. Who's outrunning your CPU? Nice. 16 gigs, 9070, 9070 XT. You got all of them? i5? Yeah, why wouldn't you be able to? It should work just fine. January 20th slightly increased the power consumption of all GPUs by about 25%. I noticed it both on my 5070 Ti and my friend's 5080. Really? I didn't notice a 25% increase. It would be like 800 freaking watts on my 5090. Do you think next GPUs are coming out in the second half of 2027? I would say I'm thinking early 2028, to be completely honest with you. AMD might have something ready in 2027. I think Nvidia might, I think they both will, but they're going to be paper launch. I think paper launch 2027, 2020, probably around this time, 2027. Well, around CES, they'll probably announce them, but it'll be a paper launch till at least the end of 2027 or possibly more monitors. I like monitors. It's almost as much as 9070 XT. Nice. Honestly, I have to stop buying a lot of stuff on the channel because after filing my taxes this year, dude, like, oh my gosh, that was ridiculous. Yeah, do a video on them. 45 watts, 4600. Asus ultra wide from CES. I don't think I'm getting anything from Asus, bro. They've like ghosted me since CES. I've emailed them and they haven't even emailed me back. I think things are so crappy on the PC front right now, dude, that they're just like they're not willing to give out anything right now. The freaking RAM cost is way too high, so they're basically hiding from reviewers. $12.99. Yeah, I don't know. Guys. I've reached out to Asus a couple of times since CES, and they've pretty much just been ignoring everybody that I know too that was talking to them. At first, I thought it was just me, like I did something wrong, but they're pretty much ignoring everybody right now. I mean, right now, I basically have everything from Asus that I need, though, that I absolutely need. I think at least 6 monitors is probably the sweet spot. See, is what happens is when you first buy your GPU, you get a 4K monitor, and then like 6 months later, when it's a 1440p, you get an ultra wide monitor, and then you'll downgrade to a 1440p, and then after that, then you downgrade to a 1080p ultra wide, and then you get down to 1080p, and then you go to 720p, and you're good. Yeah, 6 monitors, bro. You start at 4K, then you go to ultra wide, 1440p, then you jump it on down to 1440p. Then you take your next step down to 1080p ultra wide, then 1080p, and then once you get to 720p, you have your full set of monitors. Then that way you don't have to upgrade your GPU you can make your GPU last about 10 years. I mean, dude, the freaking 1080 Ti bros are probably on 480p now. I want an 864p monitor. Nice. Just get 720p. You'll save a couple dollars. I don't know, man. Like, I mean, for me, it's like, dang, dude, I can't believe they're making 1000 hertz 720p monitors, bro. Like, who the hell's gonna buy that shit? Well, you can have 1000 hertz. Okay, but I don't want to play at 720p. 34-inch. I mean, like, if you're gonna buy a 720p, you better get like a 7-inch screen. Gamers can still try to figure out how to solve the problem themselves. Yeah. 9070 XT upgrade from my 79. Nice. Nice, Tony Ashby. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Just the new features alone are going to be mind-blowing. You're going to run out and buy a whole bunch of games with it, too. I know you are. You're going to do it. Oh, man. Hello. I don't know, man. Like I used to think that too, Shane, that bigger screens were better, but then I go down to these smaller screens and my eye-hand coordination gets significantly better. I just built a brand new PC and I cased my pre-built and updated the card and power supply, but I did have 12-inch monitor. Nice. DDR5. Yeah. That's not that bad though, Beast. If 16 gigabytes should, I mean, I don't know, bro. Some games are saying that you need 32, but I feel like games are starting to get a little bit better optimized too. Games with poor HDR. 32 inches. I'm at 32 inches. That's kind of my sweet spot. That's because I'm 30 something. I'm in my 40s, man. I'm going to be 40. I'm 45 and a half years old right now. 45 and a half. Dude. Yeah. No, I'm almost 45 and a half. $52. 45 and a half, man. I've even got a couple of gray beards. Gray spots in my beard. Same age as your dad? Nice. Grandpa. 47. I like 32 inch for gaming and entertainment. 27 is good. For productivity, a decade older. Well, that's because mom wanted to have a ton of kids, bro. 12 kids. 12 kids in 12 years. One of you guys got to be 10 years older than me. I swear my mom and dad had a kid every freaking year. Oh, yeah, dude. It's crazy. Yeah, it's insane, man. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's like that's all they knew how to do was have kids. Yeah, I do. I have 6 sisters and 5 brothers. Oh wow. Pulsar G. I did not see them. I don't believe Digital Foundry. I don't believe Digital Foundry that much when it comes to Nvidia and tech. Because I've got like my own eyes and I can see flickering and stuff. Carnivore's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. I still eat. I'm like, I would say I'm probably 90% carnivore. Every once in a while I have vegetables, or every once in a while I'll have a little bit of carbs too, but most of the time it's pretty much carnivore. He's a middle child. He's a middle child. I'm going to bring him on the channel eventually one of these days. Game Atomic. I've been so busy with work and then like trying to figure out content. I don't know anymore. You're thinking about switching to a 5080 since you got a 4K OLED and FSR4 is not. Yeah, I mean that. I mean, I do understand that. Like, if you're going for 4K, honestly, bro, I would not blame you for getting a 5080 so that you can use DLSS and all of that in significantly more games. Honestly, I wouldn't blame you. I really wouldn't blame you. But 1440p OLED's cheaper. Either way, you know, you can get a 1440p OLED or you can get a 5080. Beef. I am the second to the youngest. I have one sister younger than me. Oh, yeah, that's true. Or giveaway, that's true. I think the most dudes, cougar is 45 to 60. 50-90 at that point. Yeah, exactly. Courtney's the baby. Courtney is the baby. I am the second to the youngest. Can't believe I'm going to get a 9070. Oh yeah, dude, it's gonna be good. Check out my build if you can. Are you on YouTube or on the I can't look at. Are you on YouTube or on the channel or on Discord? If you're on the Discord, maybe I can see PC chat. Are you in Discord or on YouTube? "18 seconds long." All right, let's see. Tony, hey. Munkets. "17 seconds." I guess we could put it on here. So we're gonna see his PC real quick, my friends. All right, here's the PC. PNY. Let me see if I. All right, so XP, is that XP8? Pro Series, caution. It looks like he's got the Y50 or X50 or something, or Y50. The black one is a recase, and the red one is the new build. So this is a recase. Okay, so let's go ahead and get back out of that one. And then is this one right here? And then this red one.
I did it. It's changing its colors by itself.
Thermal right. I've seen those cases in person. Those are actually pretty nice. And those screens are pretty badass. They got nice. Very nice. Very nice, Tony. Very nice. I like those cases. They look pretty cool, but I you had to return that card. It wouldn't boot up, huh? That sucks. Have a ROG Strix 1440p, great monitor. That's more than my CPU. Nice. I put a 5080 in it now. Nice. Nice. Oh, that 5080 is a pretty decent card, man. If you can get it at a decent price, just not the one with the round for me, but I did like the flame red. Oh, yeah, that looked pretty nice. PC other than gaming and editing. Best ways to use a gaming PC other than gaming and editing? I don't know, watching YouTube. You can watch YouTube with it. You can watch YouTube with it. Hey, Junior. Will you go put the rest of my drinks in the fridge?
Yeah.
Ooh, Copilot. Dude. Oh, I had to stop freaking watching YouTube so much. I watch a lot of it. The X50. So you either love it or you hate it. Yeah. 50s retro or something. All right, my friends. Well, I'm going to get out of here tonight. I still got one more video to upload tonight. And I wanted to try to get into what did you want to come and say hi to him? All right, I'm going to let Junior hang out with you guys for a couple minutes. Go ahead. Hang out with him for a few minutes.
All right.
Do it.
Hello, my friends. How you guys doing on this lovely night? Or day, or whatever. Just decided to come pop in just to talk for a little bit. It's been a while since I've been on a live. Hey, man, how you doing? It's just been a while since I've been on a live, and I like talking to you guys, so I just came on to just talk to you guys for a little bit. Hey, man, how you doing? This new 217 is probably the best PC I've ever owned to date. It's usually that's good. I hope you guys are having a good night or a good day, depending on what you guys are doing. But yeah, I need to be on more lives lately. Like I like coming on to these lives and talk to you guys, talking about video games, talking about PC stuff. It's just yeah. You know me. I love your glasses. Thank you, man. I like these glasses. They help me see. But yeah. But now that Frog has gotten something else that maybe I can probably do more streams on my own PC. So we're hoping we just got to figure out a plan because I'm checking out the upcoming release of spring 2026. Cool. Yeah, but me and Frog, we've been talking about trying to want to see if we can do some streams on my PC because he's gotten this other thing that was like another soundboard.
It's right there. You can show him. It's right behind you.
Yeah, it was this. He got this, so he said that we could probably start doing more lives. I can start doing more lives on my PC, and we just gotta figure out with like with the mic because he has an older mic that I could probably use, and yeah.
Live stream badly. He's a streamer guy.
Yeah. It's just I just don't get enough time to talk to you guys on Frog streams. Yeah. All right, my friends.
Now you can go ahead and hang out for a little while. If you got energy, go ahead.
All right. Yeah. Got a little bit of energy, so I want to talk to you guys some more. I'm not going yet. Do you think PC gaming will do a comeback after the RAM shortage? Knowing a lot that I've seen on the internet about the RAM shortage, maybe, but I'm kind of thinking no, not really, but maybe there's a chance that PC gaming will have a comeback. But I don't. Maybe there's a chance that it might come and have a comeback. Yeah. Do you play any musical instruments? You kind of look like a rock star. Yeah, sorry, my hair is very messed up. Forgot to comb it. I used to play the trombone, but I don't really play it anymore. I have a keyboard that I sometimes play on, but not really. I need to make more videos for Frog's channel because I know my videos don't do as well as Frog's videos, but I like making them. I like having fun playing and making videos for you guys. I was thinking about buying a PS5 or a PC since GTA 6 is coming out. Maybe just get I think just get a PC. Actually, no. Maybe get a PS5. I don't know. It's your decision because it's your decision about getting a PS5 or a PC. In my opinion, you should get a PC because I don't know what to say. I think it's just better to get a PC than a PlayStation 5 in my opinion. Because then you can get Steam and you can have more access to games in my opinion. And wait, isn't most PlayStation 5 games on the PC already? Like on Steam, so why even bother getting a PlayStation 5? But serious decision, my friend. Yeah, PC is much better since I don't want to buy the. Yeah, PC is much better since I don't want to buy games all the time. Yeah. So maybe it's your option, my friend, if you want to get a PlayStation 5 or PC. In my opinion, get a PC. It'll be way more better for you in like gaming wise, in my opinion. But do you, my friend. Yeah. All right, my friends. I think it's time to end the stream. People are leaving, and Frog is getting tired, and I'm getting tired. So, because you're not here.
There's 31 people watching. That's good.
Yeah.
That's not bad. No.
All right.
We're talking about PlayStations and Xbox. Talking about
PCs are better, or at least as good as PlayStation 5s, but you can do much more stuff on PC. That is true. You can do way more stuff on PC than any console. You have PC gaming now. I try once in a while try to get on my PC, but I've just been so busy with like schoolwork, and I just don't have enough time to hop on my PC. I'm trying to do better now that it's almost closer to like summertime and the school year is almost over. But yeah. But I do need to hop on my PC and make some videos on it. Maybe this upcoming weekend I can probably do a video on my PC, just having fun with it. Maybe I can play some Borderlands 4 on it and give some like commentary. Because I'm pretty good on giving some commentary on when I play video games. You keep it up with your school. That's great. Yeah. It's just I'm trying to do better in school this year.
No.
Instead of getting a console, take the funds on game PC and something far better at gaming and office work. Yeah. I got so mad when I was supported to get free Borderlands 4 because I bought a 5080. They still haven't gave it to me. Yeah, if that was me, my friend, I would definitely got in mad too. And I bought an Intel processor. I was supposed to get Borderlands Battleground 6. Whatever it's called, they messed up on it too. I see. Yeah, that would be very stressful. But try not to be as mad about it, my friend. It is very upsetting, but just try not to be as mad. All right. Hello. Yeah. I just hope with all the stuff around all the PC stuff that's been happening, I just hope PC has a comeback, because after when the RAM shortage happens, PC stuff happened. I was off on Amazon about the free game thing with random cards. But I try to keep up on what's happening in like the gaming area, about like all the stuff that's happening with gaming, especially PC gaming, so I can like give my opinion on it, because I'm always curious about what's happening with like the RAM shortage and all the stuff. But rip Xbox. Yeah. I would say that Xbox is it's an okay console, but it's not the best. I think okay, when I was little, I loved my Xbox. I would play it all the time. But after what everything happened with Xbox, with Game Pass, I don't really play it. And now that I have my PC, I just don't really see a use of like console game, like with consoles anymore, because yeah, I know for the exclusives, you want a console for the exclusives games, but other than like Nintendo or just Nintendo, you don't really need a purpose for other consoles like Xbox or PlayStation, in my opinion. My friend got a RTX 350 laptop and I have an RX 97 desktop. What can I play with him? I don't know. I'm not really I'm not the person you should talk to. None of the new exclusive games can have a good enough to make someone rush out to buy a console. Yeah, I know. That's why I think in the near future console gaming will be kaput. It'll be non-existent anymore with like PCs and Steam. Who knows? Maybe we'll see some Xbox exclusives on Steam, and you can just play them through your PC. I kind of doubt that. Going to build a PC during RAM disaster. Good luck. I still have my PS3 and my Dreamcast. I just gotta put the game in and I just play it. That's just how consoles should be. Yeah. Did you guys hear where you can rent a PlayStation 5? I did. I was shocked about it. Because it's just showing that, do gamers really own their consoles anymore? Do they really own them anymore? That's the real question. Because after I heard about you can literally rent a PS5, it's like, what? Why? That's so stupid. In my opinion. People can have different opinions. That makes the whole point. They're not. That's my whole point. They're not consoles. They're just PSs. PCs that can do what PCs can't do. Yeah. You can even play Nintendo games in PC, but we should not talk about that. Indeed, my friend. Frankly, I love games that is all fun, and I like when game developers take their time when making a game, because there's games that they're like there's game developers and game studios and that produce games way too fastly or way too quickly. You just release them and they're not fun. Like, they can't be fun like the first 5 minutes. But other than that, there's either a lot of bugs or there's like some missing textures, because I think when a game is rushed, there's like missing textures or bugs, a lot of bugs when games are rushed. I still have an Xbox One X. Me too. I use it to play Blu-rays in YouTube. Sometimes why would it download a game for 6 days to play on a console? It's ridiculous. It is very ridiculous. Every time I turn down that Xbox One X and I tried to play my game, it said I had a download. I would have to wait 14 days until you could play it? That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy, my friend. 14 days? Yeah. That's crazy. I'm suggesting my internet was slow. It took about a day and a half to download the update. Wow. Yeah. Good. Yeah, that's crazy, my friend. That happened to you. I think I had that same experience for my Xbox. Like, I couldn't play a game because it was updating, but it's hard for me to remember. I barely play my Xbox because it's technically just a paperweight now, because I don't play it as much as my Switch 2 and my PC, which it also gets some neglect because I don't play it as much, which I should. A nice piece of hardware not being used. All right, my friends, it's getting late, so I think it's time to power down the stream and head off to bed. All right. So I'll let Frog come end this stream, and I hope you guys have a lovely night. Good night, my friends.
You're done, Ski. You're already done.
I talked a lot.
Yeah, you took it past the 2-hour mark, bruh. You got 12 extra freaking minutes on there. You did a good job. And look at that. You still kept 24 people. They were willing to hang out with you guys. Oh, boy. All right, fellas. Well, I'm going to go. I'm going to upload a video for you guys tonight anyways. The topic that we were supposed to talk about on this video. So you guys have fun, man. We'll see you guys in the next one.